Today we're going to talk about the best exercises to lose weight over 50 and how to maximize your results with these exercises. I'm Alicia Jones from Alicia Jones Healthy Living, and since 2006 I've helped transform the health and lives of women over 50 through fitness and weight loss strategies. And the best exercises for women over 50 are exercises that hit as much muscle fiber as you can possibly hit in one movement. These are known as compound exercises that move multiple joints at one time and hit as much muscle as you possibly can. Lean muscle is in charge of boosting your metabolic rate. It is what is in charge of burning fat even at rest. So it is imperative that you work as much lean muscle as you can, not only for strength, but for fat loss over 50. 3 examples of those exercises are squats, that's big leg muscle movements. The row is another exercise. This is a back muscle. And if you're doing a bent over row, you're also hitting your core, your tummy, as well as your back and the upper back as well, squeezing your shoulder blades back. Lastly, push-ups. Before you say you hate doing push-ups, I do have a video that shares how you can modify push-ups to make sure that you can still hit as much muscle as you can in an injury-free way. I'm gonna share that video at the end of this one. But how you do these exercises, it matters. And many times women will come to me inside of my program when they're just getting started, and they'll say, they were never able to do some of these exercises, or they were able to do them, but they weren't really getting strength or fat loss results from doing them. And oftentimes when I see them, in order to modify these exercises for them inside of the support seat feature in my program, I see that there are small tweaks that they can make in order to really maximize their results. 1, full range of motion. Yes, you have to do full range of motion of the exercise. And this means for a squat, getting down as low as you possibly can, a push-up, kissing the ground or even the object that you're elevating, or with a row, really making sure that your arms are straight. 2, bent and squeezing all the way back. The reason this is so important is because you only become stronger. You only really work on contractile force in the range of motion that you work. And if you're just starting and you have knee issues or shoulder issues, wrist issues, and you really cannot do full range of motion, never fear, because there is always a workaround and there's always a better place to start for you. And that is in the modification video that I will share at the end of this video. The point being, over time, you're working to create or enhance as much range of motion as you possibly can. Because remember, you only get strong in the range of motion that you work. The next is your breath. For all huge muscle group movements, like we've talked about the squats, the bent over row or push-ups, they use your abs, your core as well. So the way that you breathe matters. You want to maximize the amount of lean muscle that you're building, and this includes really contracting as much of your core muscles as you can. In order to breathe, take a deep inhale, and then when you feel the force of the workout, whether it's pushing up in your squat, pushing up with your push-ups, or squeezing your shoulder blades together, you're going to exhale like you're breathing out of a balloon. Purse your lips and really focus in on those internal ab muscles contracting like a back brace or a corset. That's giving you another layer of fat burning potential as you use or touch on more muscle, but at the same time, it helps tighten the core muscles as if it's a corset pulling everything in. It's a win-win. And the last, with these big muscle groups, you're also going to want to make sure that you're squeezing your shoulder blades or at least rolling your shoulder blades back. With an exercise like that's full body for the legs, you're gonna really wanna make sure your shoulder blades are pulled back and you're tall with the spine. This is gonna engage more of those back muscles, but it's also gonna ensure that you have proper form. With the push-ups and row, you really wanna make sure that when your elbows are bending, you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. with an exercise like the push-up that's gonna give you a lot of support and help you get back up. And whether it's the row or the push-up, it's gonna engage more muscle. It's gonna engage those back muscles. Honestly, it is better to do a few fabulous full body exercises in range of motion with proper breath and with squeezing the shoulder blades together or having proper postural muscles, really good quality exercises, instead of doing a lot of different exercises, but they're not really gonna get you the results. Plus, it's important to progress as you go along, which means if you can't do full range of motion right away, that's okay. You'll work on the modifications and then work your way up to full range of motion in the future. That's exactly what I do with all of my participants inside of my program. If you'd like to discover exactly how to progress yourself with weight training in phases, then join my free masterclass, the 3-phase food and fitness formula every woman over 50 needs to know in order to melt away the midlife midsection, increase your strength, and achieve your best health. The link is in the description. Hope to see you there. Oh, and I promised you that video on more modifications if you can't do the exercises in full range of motion. That video is here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.